I thought they were called a new breed.
They are, but they call them the New News. They call them the New News. I don't know. I guess maybe we can get into that when they come in. Why exactly are you called the New News?
I guess instead of calling them rookies,
Right, yeah.
they call them the New News.
I mean, they do call them the rookies. When they had the battle with the vets versus the rookies. I did want to talk about a couple things. First, last night, Baltimore Soundstage, Wisdom Court held a Winter Fest. And I must say I was really entertained. Mm-hmm. A lot of times when there's new faces, I'm a little hesitant because I don't know what type of music they're gonna be performing. So yeah, I don't know if I'm with a headache, if I'm gonna be happy, you know. So I mean, I was really the first act. It was a group called the Older Kids, and it was 3 guys.
The older kids?
The Older Kids, and it was 3 guys, and one of them was nice as yeah. There's my brother Apex.
Nice as edit.
They were huh, right here. It's fine.
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Talking about the show last night I went to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was entertained. I was not.
She didn't walk away from the stage?
I did walk away from the stage after I took a few pictures.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. You know I'm famous for that. I'd be up front the
Was
whole.
you able to predict what their next bar was going to be like you used to?
No, because the one that I did walk away from, I don't know what he was doing, what he was saying. He was just jumping around so much, and he was very colorful. And you know, like I'm used to Kid Kong, so he kind of gave me that type of vibe, but I really was not. So I took some pictures and then I went outside, and then when Bruno and Hayes got off stage, I thought that was the last of it, but there was another guy. There was a white guy named Double G. He was nice, but I was tired. So I took some pictures.
I think some of that live. I guess somebody went live and while they were on stage.
Who? Bruno and Hayes?
Yeah. I seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Somebody was on stage with them because that court was like the backside of them.
I don't know. Some people on the side. Matt Dickey, MD's finest. He was. I know he was up in the little VIP section at one point in time. So he might have recorded. There was a couple people who ever recorded. I was just taking pictures. That's what I do. But I got paid to take those pictures though. Yeah. It wasn't much, but it was money.
You learned a little bit.
Cause Hayes had called me the day before. He was like, "Yo, how much do you want? I mean, I knew you already going to take pictures, but how much you want?" I was like, "I don't know." He said, "Do we have to go through this every single time?" I said, "Yes." Yes. So, but I was really the show was really, it was a really good show, I thought. Like I said, the Older Kids, there was 3 guys, and the one dude, I was just like, wow. And then Ogun brought 3 artists and a producer from the Beats Not Bullets. Man, that producer put on that first beat, and I was like, I can spit to this. It was a hard, oh my God. I looked at Dice and was like, yo, that first beat. He was like, yes.
Yeah.
So he was nice.
Where was the show at?
Soundstage. It was at Soundstage. So, and then I'm just waiting for Frozen Harbor.
Oh, Frozen Harbor gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be ridiculous. I know. I gotta contact because I gotta make sure that I'm there. You know, I always cover the hip hop. The secondary is just like, if I know anybody, that's where I'm going. Last year, I was like, I know nobody on the second day. Everybody performed on the first day. Knew nobody on the second day. Going down the list, I seen Quentin Randall. I said, I know him. And I went to that show, and that show was awesome. That was the like the blues. So I can't wait for this year. I don't know who's all performing. Nothing. Not yet, at least. So, but last night's show, I was, like I said, I was, yeah.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining. I was entertained. I was laughing and geeking all night.
Did you have some adult beverages?
Huh?
Did you have any adult beverages?
No, I did not. I did not indulge. I should have, but I didn't.
Oh, they got a sober release.
Yeah. But we were geeking all night. Like, it was just, Hayes was not talking to me because I didn't tell him he smelled good. It's an ongoing thing between me, Hayes, Jay Bruno, and Bad News. You know, it's like, oh, you smell good. I love a man that smells good. Oh, you smell good. Be like, huh, Lisa told me I smell good. And like, I don't care. They all go back and forth. Last night I told Jay he smelled good. Hayes asked me, well, how do I smell? I said, I don't know. I didn't sniff you. He's like, I'm not talking to you. I was like, okay. So then all night he's talking to me and he goes, wait a minute. I'm not talking to you. I was like, I know. I don't care. So I had a good time. Like, I've been having a really good time since my birthday. My birthday, I was drunk. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
That's what you should have been.
Oh, yes. I didn't know I was drunk. I didn't know I was drunk until I was leaving 8 by 10.
No, that's how you
walking
know
to
you
my
having
car.
fun. That's how you know you're having fun.
Right.
The moment the adrenaline stops, you like,
Yeah.
I went to go get my
Wait a
car.
minute.
Like, I went to go get my car and said, woo, wait a minute.
I gotta walk this off for a second.
No, I just got in the car and drove home. Statute of limitations up on that. So, I just wanted, like I said, I just want to talk about a couple things before you actually got to come in here. So, yeah, that's about it. Just want to talk about my night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm here now.
I know.
We got one of our guys will be here in a hot second. He said he on Bel Air Road.
And Bel Air Road as long as, yeah.
Hey, look, it's better because he live over west, so him saying he on Bel Air Road means a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
So it don't matter what part of Bel Air Road, because I know it ain't nowhere far up in the county.
Right, but I don't know. I did make a wrong turn yesterday because I don't get on 83 that often.
Jay Green, what's going on? We live on the Pit Fights Instagram as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I followed on both my IG pages.
Oh yeah, no, that's lit. I definitely followed off my page too. Yeah, I'm the one that runs the IG page for the Pit.
Yeah, so I kind of figured that when you tagged me in the repost of the flyer that I made.
Hey.
So, okay, for those that don't know, make sure my YouTube is still up and running. I don't know what was going on a couple weeks ago. This thing was acting stupid. So, for those that don't know, this is Apex the Genius,
Hello.
who I have known since he was about 17, I guess, maybe. Yeah, you were too young to get in the turntable club.
Yeah, I've been around forever.
And so now you went from being a battle rapper to actually running the league.
Yeah, I am the president of the league now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So they come to you when they don't like things, or
It's a little bit of everything. It's that. It's a whole bunch of other shit.
because I know that Ray also helps with, I guess, booking the battles.
No,
or-
no. Ray, without Ray, a lot of this that's going on now wouldn't be possible. Then I get at that's my little man. Like he as soon as he got the keys, he just like, oh, I know how to drive. And
Yeah, because I seen him in action when I went to the Deathmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not exactly going to say exactly what happened because I'm not going to go there on that. I'll tell you afterwards.
Right.
But when I seen him get kind of forceful, and the conversation was like didn't go his way, he was like, whatever, and walked away because like I could tell that he really wanted to say like
something else.
Yes. You know.
And that's one thing that I appreciate about Ray. Like Ray, he a strong-willed individual. So he gonna say his piece, but he also know like, yeah, right now ain't the time to do that.
Well, I think at that point in time with the person that he was talking to, I think it was.
All right, Rose.
I think it was. I'm going to pick my battle, and this is not my battle right this minute.
Right.
I'm not going to deal with this crap right now.
Straight up.
You know, and went on because it was basically about time.
No, yeah.
You know, he's like, we got to get to the next one. And
See, like with Deafness, like, well, with booking a battle event, it's always hard. It's always a difficult task to get done. But specifically with Deafness, like, it turned out beautifully when it happened. But yo, people were so late.
Oh, I know, I was there.
I know you were. They don't know. People watching it and listening don't know unless they was there.
Right.
Like, I mean, late for us starting is like 2:30. That's late for us because, you know, doors open at 12.
Right. We didn't get started till when?
Like 4 o'clock.
Right.
And got everything done by 7:30. Even though we extended it an hour and a half, but an hour and a half, like, that's nothing really, because people got long rounds, things of that nature. A battle can take about, even a battle with 2-minute time limits, which is 12 minutes collective of rapping. A battle that length can take up to like maybe 30-40 minutes almost to actually get done with crowd reaction, pauses, things of that nature.
Oh no, and my favorite, that's sarcastic people. My favorite, running the round all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, see, just like that too. You know, yeah.
Man, I just want to strangle. Oh my God. When we were at the battles with Heron, and dude ran the whole thing back.
Remember, I got there in just enough time to see the 2-on-2.
Oh, see, and I missed the 2-on-2 because they were running so damn late, and that's who I was there to see.
I got there perfect timing.
Roller was like, "It's all right, Mama. It's all right. It's okay." I was like, "No, it's not. If they had started on time."
Yeah, and usually, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing, especially with battle events. Like,
yeah, because I'm on white people's time most of the time.
But like, here's the difference between like shows and battle events is somebody late on the show, we gonna skip you. We just gonna skip you and keep it rocking because it's music. It's a lot easier to keep the vibe up because we can just play music, we can do this, that, and the third.
Right.
Because especially like when it comes to like a local show or something like that, people came to hear music.
Right.
So it don't really matter where the music coming from as long as the music is enjoyable.
Right.
But with a battle, it's different. Like, we can have a DJ playing, but if the DJ playing, that means something ain't going right. Because ain't nobody in the middle of this floor rapping.
Man, thank goodness for Keish.
Oh, Keish is awesome. I love Keish. Keish, I love you. In all the cameras. Keish, I love you.
Keish looked at me. She was making hot chocolate. Keish looked at me. She was making hot chocolate. She said, "You want a cup?" I said, "Girl, I want to be able to be focused."
Yo, it was so much shit going on. I didn't even get none of the hot chocolate. And
I didn't get anything.
I wanted. That's all I wanted.
I didn't get anything.
I was drunk and my battle was awesome. So,
man, let me tell you, you know, and again.
Oh, real quick, Murder vs. Drugs just reached 10,000 on YouTube and did a stack a day. It's at 10,000 already. Yeah, shouts out to Murder.
Y'all need to go check that one out for sure.
Brick on the shit.
I was there. But you know, Butter is like Roller. First time I seen Roller and Butter, in the pit.
Felt it, and it was love.
I didn't want to like them because they were from out of town.
But they were so damn good.
God, I was like, man, I'm conflicted because Butter was he's just everything about how he flows and what he says and how he says it, you know, and everything. And I'm like, oh. And then when I see he was battling you, I was like, oh, jeez. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I was like, for one, this is going to be a good battle. Because I already know how you battle. I've watched you battle for years. Yeah. And one thing I've always said about you, Pex, is you are one of the very few who can battle and do music and do both of them well.
Thank you.
Not only
one big backwood online.
And not only that,
hard copies are $7. Hit me directly, I got you.
Your freestyle, when you freestyle in your battle, nobody can tell that you're freestyling.
Most of the time. Look, I'll give it to myself and keep it real. Most of the time.
But he had.
Sometimes it's one of them. Sometimes it's them ones where I had to be like, I ain't about to stop. I just gotta get to the finish line. Like, you know, the dude that broke his leg, but still like, I'm gonna finish this race. Like,
but I have seen, and like he'll be battling, and then after the battle, I'll be like, freestyle the whole third round. I'll be like, are you serious?
Yeah. See, now those when it come to those, I'm already in the mode. Like, right. Yeah, I gotta do this. Because a lot of times when I had to do that, it was, lack of preparation.
Right.
Like, I keep it real. Like, it was lack of prep.
Right.
Like perfect example, the battle with Smooth Black. I wrote the second round on the way to Rhode Island and the third round on the way back from Rhode Island. The Rhode Island show, the battle was here.
Right.
The Rhode Island show was the day before. So the day before the battle, I'm in Rhode Island performing music went only. Like
Somebody was just calling the phone.
oh, that's Rose. He's outside.
Oh yeah. But you know, but the battle with you and Butter, like I was just like, I don't even know how many pictures I took. You can usually tell.
It was 500 something. I remember because I ran through all them bitches. Like, I ran through all of them.
And you know I didn't edit none of them.
Hey, look, with that I mean we did good. Because a lot of them look good.
You know, I didn't edit none of them pictures. I was like,
Look, my favorite one. You caught a picture of everybody laughing at the same time.
mm-hmm.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. What's up, bro? See, look, these young niggas think they celebrities already.
I'm gonna start finding them.
Everybody late, and he the first one here. That's crazy. Hold on, we're gonna switch this up. You'll slide this down there because this the pit fight. We live on the pit grab. Slide it down there.
Yeah, slide down there so you get both of y'all. There you go.
That's the pit fight Instagram.
Oh yeah, we live
on the pit gram. Yeah.
We live, baby.
Look, I'm gonna go live on my page and put it in the group after seeing my phone done updating. It decided it wanted to update now specifically.
I know my phone. I'm glad my phone don't do that. It does it like in the middle of the night. But is he old enough to drink?
Yeah, I'm 21.
He's 21.
Neither was Apex.
Right, yo.
Look, hold up, but here's the thing about that. Nobody ever bought me drink. I came with my own drink. Nobody knew that I wasn't old enough until they like, is that an X on your hand? It was, but look, I'm about to walk around here with my cup, so I want niggas to think I'm old enough.
I was telling Jay there's a group called Baltimore Hip Hop Older New.
I'm in there.
So Nico,
you look like a whole ass gangster in that picture with hugging. Like, yeah, nigga.
That was MIB.
Man, nigga, you know.
Yeah. That was in Poplar Grove days. I had to be.
Big gang shit. Fuck is you geeking for, dummy?
Yeah. we didn't say dummy back then.
Oh wait, since he's here now, real quick.
Oh, he on the phone now.
Yeah, boy, you better. You live. If that's mom's, it's acceptable.
Yeah, that was.
I knew that's the only way you gonna answer that. All right, one of the hottest new dudes out of this class, Team Cremate's newest dude.
Yeah.
About to kick some ass next week. I mean, excuse me, the week after that.
And we gotta watch our language here.
How much?
Pretty much, but you know.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, cause who are you going up against?
Rashad the God.
Oh no, who is he and where is he from?
I know he's from OSB Battle League, but I don't know where he's from exactly.
See, now I don't know any of these battle leagues anymore.
It's okay. I got you from what I know. I don't know everything either. That's another reason why Ray is awesome, because he's finding them. He's so channeled in with what everybody's doing now, because he's like, I'm here with the DC people. I'm talking to the Pennsylvania people and things like that. So things that might go off my radar, that my radar don't catch. Right. He like, oh no, we gotta do this, cause boom, 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 boom. Send me a link. You ain't peeped that, did you? Nope. Now we on it. Like Ray on everything. Yeah. Like I wish he could have been here, but little man is sick right now, so he had to get on daddy duty. So
yeah. Because like I said, back when we first started, because I'm going to put myself in that because I was there.
Oh no, totally.
When we first started, it was battling each other, battling within Baltimore, down in that basement.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Pit Fight started as a freestyle tournament. Like it started as a one night freestyle tournament, and it was just gonna keep the Pit Fights was just the place, like the pit. It was the pit. It wasn't really technically pit fights. It was just the pit.
Right.
The pit was the place where you come to rap and win some money.
So then, when when we went to 5 seasons, it seemed like that's when the battles. It was out of town. It was like out of town people. I'm talking about out of town. I'm not talking about out of the county. I'm talking about out of town.
Well, in that time period, a lot of things happened. So it turned into, because at the time when pit fights became like a battle league, the only other really active battle leagues were Grind Time.
Mm-hmm.
There was King of the Dot. King of the Dot started in 2008, but they were in Canada, so they were off a lot of people's radars unless you follow Grind Time. URL was just starting.
Right.
It was always Smack DVD, but URL was just starting. So we were, Shaka had the Monday nights at the 5 season.
Right.
So it just kind of
Because
transitioned.
we had Music Mondays.
Yep, Music Mondays. Because like, so
I got pictures.
when they started to record them and upload them as a league, was before they ever linked up with Grind Time. So he started to make the switch over to it being a battle league.
Right.
And then Grind Time approached him about being a part of starting the DMV league. So that was like the beginning of 2010. So it was only a couple months, because the first ever pit fight event at the studio was in October 2009. And I remember that because you tagged me in the picture for the first event. That was October 2009. So in a couple months, it went from a freestyle tournament, so you can win a couple dollars for doing what you do,
Right.
to a battle league.
Right.
And that was before Murder started there. That was before all of that. Murder and them was standing in the crowd.
Right.
They was watching the battles. So yeah, and it became a battle league. And then Grind Time approached them, and then there it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like I've had people ask me,
He's learning
Antoine.
some history right now.
Yeah, actually, Antoine asked me one day in here. He was like something about some battle rappers, and I was like, Antoine, I don't watch battles. People don't understand that. I don't watch battles,
Right.
but I was always at the pit taking pictures, and I watched those battles.
Right.
And then when they would be released on YouTube, the kids would watch them at the house. Even and then Jarrett started coming with me to the battles. But I don't watch battles, so I don't know. I might hear names. I said, and my thing has always been, and I will always stand by this. When somebody asks me about a battler, I'll be like, have they been to the pit? Now, if they've been to the pit, I know who they are. Daylight, been to the pit.
Right.
I know who he is.
Yo, shouts out to Daylight for being one of the realest dudes ever.
Yo, I was like, I pulled up and I seen this guy sitting up
Because
there.
you pulled up when we did. I pulled up because I scooped Shaka. We pulled up the open event.
Right.
You was there when I was there.
And I was like, who is the guy with the tattoo on his face?
With the Spawn mask. Yo got the Spawn mask tattooed on his face, sitting out front of the 5 seasons by himself.
Right.
Daylight was out there by himself.
He
yo,
was
like,
quiet. He didn't say nothing.
hey, what's up?
He was just cool, like everything. I was mad because my battery died in my camera, and he ended up having to do one rounder with Danger.
Because Daylight's opponent no show, and Danger's opponent no show.
Yeah.
So it's just boom, and that's actually one of the most popular battles on the pit page.
But if they've never been to the pit and I didn't take pictures of them, I don't know who they are. And even if I took pictures, I probably wouldn't know who they are. But and I actually went to a battle down in Richmond because Rebel was fighting, and so was Squeako.
Was that the URL? Was
Mhm.
that PG? Yeah.
I went down there to support Rebel.
Daddy duty prevented me from making it to that one.
So, I mean, I may not be able to go to New York, and because Jay just showed me a video, the Queen of the Ring line was wrapped around.
Oh, you talking about the Smack line in Virginia, in Richmond?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, the royalty event.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go and stand up and stand for hours. I can't do that. I'm too old for that crap.
Right.
But I've been there in some of these, like I said, a lot of these guys don't know exactly where it all began, how it began. Don't know. Yeah.
It's all good. Everything ain't for everybody. They don't need to know. They don't need to know.
So, Rosette, how did you find the pit?
I was actually I got into battle rap. It started when I got into battle rap. The pit, I was living in Rosedale, and I looked up battle leagues that was in Baltimore, and the pit was the first one that came up when I had Googled it.
It's because it's Am I saying
No.
the only one?
Yeah, but the pit had was the top one that came up when I googled it, so I hopped on and started hitting them up, but I didn't get a response. So a battle rapper that's coming up named G-Lo, I hopped on his live and he plugged me into a vet who didn't plug me into the pit page,
Okay.
and that's how I got on and started battling for him.
All right. Cause I don't know a lot of the new guys. Like I haven't been a part of the pit in a couple years.
Right.
I was at every event.
No, yeah. Yeah, look, Miss Lisa been there since she like day one.
I was there at every event, and yeah, just recording the history basically, I guess, with pictures. I did the New Breed event a couple years ago, and I took over 1,200 pictures at that event and was mad at myself.
Was that New Breed 3?
That was the one at V Lounge with Barcelona. And we went through this. I was trying to figure
I
out
think
what.
it was New Breed 5.
I think so. I think we went through this at the.
Was it Barcelona and Cheddar?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Breed 5.
Yeah. So we that was the one I went to, and Barcelona reminded me so much of Poe.
I know. And that's why I love him so much.
Me too. Sorry. He just and even my kids say that. They're like, "Yo, you remind me of Poe."
Look,
Just with his attitude and the things he says and.
how I met him reminded me of Poe.
Oh my.
Like, cause you know when we met Poe, like nobody knew who Poe was. He just this dude walking here with this red blazer on. Like who is these dudes? Like why you walking to a battle event dressed like y'all just came from a job interview? Like at Crayola, like. So like,
son.
I met Barcelona. He the Great Dan Baltimore shoot when everybody was out there shooting on North Avenue when they had the big photo shoot. Tommy Gunner, he walked up. He was like, "Pax, remember I was telling you about my little brother?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember." He like, "I got him with me this time," cause like I seen him like 4 times, and he like, "Yo, I gotta get my brother to link up with you." And then he was like, "I got him with me." Hey, boss, rap. And yo rap like 60, 70 bars straight and just was going. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Like, and his first pit battle was actually an audible. Because one dude's opponent no-showed. We called an audible. And then the dude who agreed to the audible also messed up. So it's like, "Hey boss, you got enough balls to do a 1 round?" And he said, "Oh yeah, I got you." It just was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah, that would be.
And that New Breed 3, like that one battle where he was like super quiet and all that, that was his first like on camera battle. But he was cooking.
Right.
He was cooking just off the muscle. Like,
So how many new guys do you guys have now? Because the roster is big from what I can tell. Just from being
definitely growing.
Because I know a lot of the quote unquote vets, I haven't seen them battle in a while. I don't know if it's life or,
Look.
or what.
No, I'm
I
a
think
kid.
it's like
Go ahead.
5, 6 of us. I think it's me, Hooley, Lambo, Ira, Godfrey, Dizzy, and Trey. If you want to count Trey, I guess.
No, Trey counts.
Yeah,
Trey totally counts.
So I guess
Trey
it's
always
7
counts
of us.
too.
It's 7 of us.
Gutter counts too. He does.
Well, I guess 8.
Any more you want to add?
Not offhand. Not offhand. No, he ran it down good. So we got at least 8 new dudes.
And probably the only one that I know out of there is Julio. And that's because of music.
Right. And Hooli music cool too. Like I like Hooli music. I like it.
So, it's like I said, because I'm on the page and all, and I see all these people and everything. I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are. And then I see, and I love the trash talking until it gets too sensitive.
Oh.
Trash talking on the pit page has been since the pit page was there, even before. You got a battle coming up. My gate shut again. You got a battle coming up that's what you do. You try to, you go back and forth, just like boxers do, just like UFC
Right.
does.
The weigh in, all that.
Yeah, you go back and forth, back and forth, and it gets up everybody's energy to want to come to the battle and see you all battle. But then it crosses that line, and then I'm like, I don't get back on the page because I don't want to see nobody.
It's two main reasons that it crossed the line. It's two main reasons. Reason number one, a person goes too far to get a reaction out of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And too far is kind of relative to the person, but at the same time, you know what we doing.
Right.
So you kind of gotta have
a reason too.
Yeah. And then the other time, it's a person that shouldn't even be playing like this in the first place.
Right.
Playing like this.
They started.
Like, not even that. It's like, yo, you're not. Yeah, even if they start, whether they started, whether they're a part of it. Look, if you don't play well with others, just let us know now.
Right.
And we're not gonna play with you like that as a respect thing, because like we don't like we respect everybody until disrespected. That's just how we do.
Yeah, that's my
But
philosophy.
on the flip side, we also in a hobby, profession, whatever it is for the person. We're also in a thing where people's jobs is to say the most eloquently disrespectful thing to you possible.
Right.
So you kind of gotta have thick skin anyway just to be here.
Right. Because DK and Bar Cardi, they at Deathmas they went for the crown.
Yep. Shouts out to King Dom.
And Antoine asked me in here when we were talking about it. He asked me who I thought was going to win. I said DK. He's like, Bar Cardi, that's my man. I said, and that's my brother. But seeing what was going on the page, seeing how the things that DK was saying and how he was, because DK, he's a jokester or what, whatever you want to call him. He says things, he trolls, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I knew it was going to get Bar mad and it was going to throw him off. I just had that feeling.
That could have been a piece of it.
But I just had that feeling.
Right.
So the day at the battle, I was just watching, and both of them did mess up in the battle. That's neither here nor there. But it was still a good battle, I think.
No, yeah. I personally like that first battle better. That's the second time they did
Right.
it. I like that first battle better.
I think because I think it was more on the line, the whole thing of being the king of the pit and having that,
No, yeah, it's definitely extra pressure behind that.
Right.
Because since that became a thing, people take it serious, like real serious.
I'm sorry. Murder's still Jordan.
Jordan will always be Jordan. Even if AI exists, Kobe exists,
Right.
Steph Curry exists,
Right.
Jordan's still Jordan.
What did he say? What did he say one day on the page? He said, "I'm the reason that there is a king of the pit."
That's a fact. But that is a fact.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm talking about talk to you, but it's true. Like,
Yeah.
like the best trash talk come from the truth. At
Always.
all times, the best trash talk always come from the truth.
Always. His battle. I love watching Murder because he just gets so into it, and he's got that aggression, and that's been him since the first time I ever seen him first time that I seen him battle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that aggression in there, it's like I'm giving you these bars, but I'm also going to intimidate you too. The funny one of the because was it Will who made the things on YouTube, the clips, and it was like he had the different like things that happened in the pit. Because I know he's the one who shared it, and I seen it from him like a few years ago, and I think he shared it again. But Smooth Black, bucking.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That's exactly what he needed. So look, that's exactly what needed to happen for Smooth after what happened his battle before that. Like the reason before that was Smooth Black and Heron. Is when Heron turned his back on Smooth Black while he was rapping. And then Smooth said some like tough shit in the round because, you know, battle rappers talk tough shit.
Right.
And then Heron turned around and Smooth looked at him like, and just like completely froze mid-round. So like that was his next battle after that. So it's like, no, that's how you gotta get away from that. We know you can rap. Rapping good is not going to help people forget that.
Right.
Bucking at this 6'4", 6'5", 300-pound dude,
Who
and
was
you
like
$5'2", $110", soaking wet with bricks on your feet. Like, you got to do stuff like
Right.
that. And those intangible things is what makes like great moments. Like,
right, because there's been a lot of great moments from like since I've been there. Somebody calling you.
yeah, oh, that's cash.
But there's been a lot of great moments and memorable moments. Of course, the main one that everybody knows about is the Quiche battle, DGK versus Queen. And, you know, she quote unquote messed up. And then Mash jumped in. And that got World Star, it was everywhere.
No, she messed up. Because Mash was supposed to jump in anyway. But
Yeah.
she messed up before the jump.
Right.
But still, it was beautiful.
Right.
It was beautiful.
Right. And Poe's face, like it's set in my mind forever because it was just like everybody's face. What's the dude from with Tay Rock, the big guy, Bigums?
Bigums. Shouts out to Bigums. My dog.
Like those moments that there's been so many. E.T. talking to Bones' shoes. Bones pulling out the picture of Smoke Black's kid with the 54 forehead.
Right.
Bones taking off the belt.
Oh yeah. E.T. talking to the shoes.
Yeah. So that there's been so many memorable moments.
One of my favorite moments is when Rio told McKenna, "Mother be wearing Uggs with some long ass socks." And he meant it. Mother be wearing Uggs with some long ass socks. Like, yes.
So, with that being said, with the I'd say the past couple of years, because like I said, I haven't been there. Have there been some memorable moments with the battles? Because all the ones we named have been back at Five Seasons days.
No,
So are there any that that come to mind with the more present battles?
Yeah. You know those moments, they happen when they happen, right? So they a lot of sometimes it's people's material, sometimes people stumble into it, but if it's a great moment, it's a great moment. So I'll say New Breed 3, and I'll always reference this event because this is when like some of the new dudes solidified like, we cook up, like, and we cook up real. Like,
right.
So when C-Love versus 6'8", the cliffhanger ball. The cliffhanger ball was beautiful. Like he like grabbed Cliff hoodie and like had a cliffhanger like, and you know C-Love don't take no shit. Like,
right.
So, that was a beautiful moment. It was actually a lot. It's a pretty good.
I know. See, I
because they got their own because a lot of these dudes that are in there now, they're a different type of people.
Right.
Than what we were. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or anything. Like, they're a different type of people than we are.
Right.
So the moments that they can create is some completely different style thing
right.
than what we was doing. But they got a lot. They got a lot. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Definitely subscribe to YouTube. And I tell people all the time, pit fights. Like I'll share the battles. Like when I see them, like if they come across, I'll share them in my Baltimore Paparazzi page because that page, I don't know how I posted. Calico had done this song. She had performed it before, and when she was getting ready to perform it again at the Depot one night, I recorded it.
Right.
And I posted it to that page, and people from Texas were sharing that pit. Like, it got so many views, so many shares. I don't know where these people come from, where they find my page, but God bless them. And you know, so I share
Straight up.
So I share like music and stuff on that page, so people, you know, and everything. So I share like when videos, you know, the battles pop up, I share them to that page. But people need to subscribe to that and watch the old battles, the new battles, everything, because you're gonna find something in there that's gonna be like, oh. Because, like I said, I don't watch battles. I'll be clicking away. I'll be taking pictures. I'm trying to catch those shots. I'm trying to catch those, you know, because...
So you be working.
For one, when I post them, they get used for captions, memes.
No, you are the reason. Meme Monday exists because of you. But look, before, you know, we wasn't even calling it Meme Monday. Before the word meme was a thing, we was doing that.
Right.
We was just like, oh, this picture look like he's saying this. I'm going to put a caption on it. And it wasn't called a meme yet. But Meme Monday, yeah, it's all because of you. We had like 1,200 pictures to play with from an event.
Right? I see that. Like the last one was like 2,000.
Exactly. It was 5 battles happening. Like, we got 2,000 pictures. Right?
And if I stop doing that, you'll be like, Lisa, what happened? What's wrong?
Well, I mean, you ain't been around in a while, so.
Well, you know, we know.
I know why you had to take like 2,000 because you had to make up for lost time.
No, because the battles were that good.
Oh no, that too. That too.
Because if the battle sucked, you would have probably got 10. There's 3 rounds. You would have got 4 in one round.
Seeing as how no battle I've ever done was like 10 matches, I think we're doing pretty good for 10 years.
Yeah.
Feel like shouts out to going into the 11th year.
Right. But I know DK. The first time that I took pictures of DK it was at New Breed, that one I went to, and he said I went through every single one. It was like 2 folders of pictures. But that's how good the battle was for me. Like, I wanted to try and capture everything. I wanted to capture every gun, everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what you've done to C Love.
That's that dojo word.
Man.
Like, I love Cliff. Like,
I first seen him, we were at the depot. And I don't think he was part of the pit then. I think he was still part of Beast Civil Battles.
Well, see, Beast Civil is a different type of deal.
Right.
It's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
So, honestly, the same way the pit started. Like,
yeah.
I won't say the way it started, but what it initially was.
Like freestyle kind of thing.
Freestyle for money tournament. Like, it was the same type of thing. So when I met C Love, I actually met C Love at Be More Beat Club. I met him at one of those events, and he's like, "Oh man, I watch pit fights. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to rock with the pit." I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, I see how you rapping right here. This is what I need you to do. Go do these battles. You can win you a little bit of cheese, and you can get comfortable with battling.
Right.
And I also need you to write." He like, "All right." Boom.
Because the first battle I seen him at,
just never stopped writing.
He was
a machine. Cliff is a machine.
The first battle that I seen him at the depot, and I was like, oh okay, all right, he nice. I like him because I don't really like. I'll be snapped, but sometimes I'll pay attention, or somebody will say something, and I'll be like, ooh. I react because it was like it smacked me in my face, like pay attention. But he like. I was like, oh, was that the same event with the mask? I don't know. You know the mask.
Mask Yo.
Yeah, Mask Yo. Him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was or not.
Cliff battled on that one with Mask Yo. I don't know if that's the specific moment you're talking about.
That's probably the one.
But at that time, Cliff battled on. He battled on New Breed, the first one, and then he did so well on the first New Breed. Even though his ops sucked. Like, no, the dude was trash. It was bad, yo. But but that same one, right after his first one, he battled on domestic. He was supposed to battle on domestic violence. Like, immediately after that, it's like, no, you ain't even got to do no trial, nothing.
Right.
By the time he got there, he was like way ahead of everybody else.
Well, I had seen him battle And so at Death Miss, when I seen him, and I was like, okay, this is not C Love from before.
No, not
You
at
could
all.
just tell his whole demeanor. And then when he started rapping, I said, oh my.
Yep. That's that dojo work.
I was like, oh. So, speaking of that, with the new breeds, because, okay, let me kind of backtrack. Because what I noticed, even though way back when, you had Bricklayers, which consisted of you, Murder,
It
Rittens.
was me, Murder, Rittens, Hazzy, and Smurf in its full form back then.
Right. So it was an entity of itself. It wasn't a lot of that, from what I can tell, it wasn't a lot of that going on. Most everybody they weren't, I guess, called clicked up, I guess. Would you want to call it that?
Because my thing, like my whole thing, like that came pre-battle rap.
Right.
That came pre-battle rap. That was that's a licensed LLC label. like so that's a label. That's not just like a battle rap squad. What
Right.
people doing now and all that. No.
Right.
Just like back then, like the squads were really people who had like who
So
wanted
Swag.
to do So Swag, UGS, all of that, all of those different things. They were people that were doing music that battled
Right.
also. So it's not like now, but it was groups back then, but it was for a different reason than now.
Right.
But
So
like,
now you have Bricklayers still.
yes.
You have Cremate. You have RNS.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
ABK.
ABK.
Oh yeah. Why is it? Because they were here. They were just here last month.
Mm-hmm.
And
And Gutta is on this event.
Yeah.
On the Training Day event, so he should be here, but it's okay.
Ain't nobody show up with me.
well, you know what? That's a sign that
That says something about you.
right.
Camera time for you.
Hey, camera time is always good, my brother.
So, with that being said, you have these entities, cliques, whatever you want to call them. What I've noticed is that new people come in, and it's almost like
they
like-
want to get drafted.
almost like drafted or fraternity, something like that. And and with you saying dojo, and I already know because we go way back.
That dojo work is that work.
So we go way back. So I already know how it's like you bringing somebody in, and you're mentoring them, you're grooming them, you're getting them to where you know.
Like the best way to explain it is, I'm trying to help you do what you want to do in the most efficient way possible.
Now, and
Because I have experience in something that you don't. That sound like that might be Hooli. He might, honestly. But yeah, like that's the best way to put it. Like my job is to make sure that you do the best you do, whatever it is you do. My
Right.
job is so you be your best you.
now do you think that's the reason why there are these entities now? Is because of
No.
That
The reason,
or-
like, okay, in people who are fans of battle rap and fans of battle rap culture, when new things pop up in battle rap culture, the same way with any type of culture, like when those things pop up, people attach to it and they start doing it themselves.
right?
Like when the URL people and stuff like that started having their groups and things of that nature, people saw like the groups that were already around and associated it with that, and like, well, I'm gonna be a part of a group, or I'm gonna make a group too. Like, no, bro, that's not what's going on. Team Cremate is not that because of that.
No, it was music.
Exactly.
They met
because
they
of
met
battle rap, and it's like, oh, you nice too, you nice, I'm nice, and I can work the boards. Oh, let's do it. Like
Right.
it was something different. It wasn't even because of it was because of battle rap, but
Right.
not for battle rap.
Right. Because I had always told them that they are individuals that make good music, but as a group, the chemistry they have make great music.
No, yeah, their chemistry is beautiful.
You know, and I think
Shouts out to the Brick Oven.
yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah.
Just also, like I said, when I was at that New Breed, I got to see people that I did not know, and that can go one of two ways for me. either I'm going to be very, very excited because you're awesome, or I'm going to be very, very disappointed because you're crap. But I wasn't. The only one that really disappointed. Well, I'm not say disappointed, but I think it was Lambo. I think that was him. Was he the one that he performed at that one too? He battled at that one too.
Which one?
The one that Barcelona was
I
at.
don't think it was Lambo. I don't think it was Lambo.
It was somebody.
No, the one you was at, Lambo wasn't even rapping yet.
Okay, well I got. You know what?
Yeah, we were.
Matter of fact, Lambo was the battle that got me into Creed.
I'm trying to remember. It was somebody. He sucked. I can't remember.
Some people suck their first time. I mean, like Ray is better with giving chances than I am. I get way like if I don't like you, you might get a second one if I found something likable. But
right, like if you see that, if you see the potential,
mm-hmm.
if you see the potential, I'm gonna have to bring this over here. Then you're more likely to give a second chance.
I don't even think I was giving it a second chance. I shined my first time, didn't it?
So how long have you been a part of the pit?
You did well for it being your first battle. You did okay for it being your first battle.
I've been in the pit for like a year.
Okay. Cause I seen your name and I heard your name and everything. Cause I be paid. I'm one of those people that pays attention.
Right.
I might not say much. Like I really don't say nothing on the page. I might like something. I might ha something.
Right.
I might do something like that. I might put something in there as far as the radio show or say, hey, the pictures are, cause like I used to post the pictures in the group.
Right.
But guess what? Anybody that knows, I posted the pictures.
Right.
They know where to go. You know where to go.
Right.
Because I like, why I got to do the work for you? Why?
Right.
But so you've been in like a year.
Right.
So how has the experience been?
It's been exactly what I'm looking for. Like when you step on that stage, you get that real battle rap feel. Like really feel like not too many. You won't get that feeling from not too many leads. Like that bark in your face feel. It's
right.
Real. Once the lights come on and the cameras start rolling, it get different.
Here we go. Don't mind, it's a neighbor upstairs.
Yeah, but once the lights get going and the cameras get rolling, it's a different feel once you're on that stage.
Oh my goodness. And y'all been at a couple different stages lately. Cause we were like ever since 5 seasons had closed down, it was like, okay, now we gotta try to find a new home.
Facts.
And it's hard to find a new home. But you've been doing it at 23 Lounge, which is Old Town Mall, which is my son's spot.
Shouts out to Rello.
That's my child.
Shouts out to Slay.
That's my other child.
Shouts out to Easy. The whole team.
But wow. I'm scrolling trying to find these
Here's
this
the thing.
event.
I'll do it at as many different venues as I need to find that feel.
Right.
Find that place. Well, not find that feel. Find that place that can help us get that feel that we're trying to give.
Right.
And you be getting them too, because them venues be lit.
I mean, look, here's the thing. 90% of creating that feel is if we can't smoke there, I ain't coming.
Right.
That's a
Like-
fact. That's a fact. We
wanna be able to, and you know this, like we wanna be able to, like most people, the most times that people miss stuff at battle rap events is because they go outside to smoke.
Exactly.
And a cigarette break, understandable. 5-6 minutes, maybe 10 if you having a conversation and you back in the building. A properly rolled blunt gonna take you about 25, maybe 30 minutes.
If you talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was-
and
it
if
was-
you talking, and
it
it keep
was-
going out because you talking.
It was
right?
Julio versus Lambo.
Oh, Julian Lambert. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't like him. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And that's a respectable opinion because you've been around long enough to have an opinion about a rapper that's respected. That's fine. If you don't like him, you don't like him. None of us really liked Lambo at first, and then but the thing I like about Lambo is that he really wants to get better,
Right.
and I can respect that. I can respect anybody that's trying to progress.
Right.
So yeah, no,
See,
we
I'm
rocking
actually
with you.
working with him to get better though. He's actually coming up. He's getting better as time goes along.
Well, we should see. When should we see that?
on next event on training day.
Training day, which is when?
January 26th. Make sure y'all come out
What time?
from 12 to 6 p.m.
And I'm
Where we at with it?
Kirk Avenue.
Yeah, shouts out to the compound. Easy Jackson, my brother.
okay. That's where it was at a couple events ago.
Yeah,
New Breed now.
yeah, October, Newbury 9, as well as Dog Day Afternoon. As well
Comes
as Dog
another-
Day Afternoon. in
Comes
August.
another one of your children.
Yeah, one of my youngins is coming. I hope it's Julio. It might be.
It gotta be who?
It's Dog. King Dog.
Yeah.
Broski.
What I miss?
No,
We
man.
was talking trash about you now.
You know, if I was talking shit about you, I'm gonna wait till you get here to talk about it.
What's up, fellas?
My brother.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Say what's up to the people because we live on the Pit Fight Gram right now too.
What's up, people? A true king is stepped in the building.
I need to.
He's up.
That's the S10 too. That's the wheels. Give me that.
Right. That's
I need to see y'all on camera, so give me that. Listen, just hand it to me, yo. Like, stop getting delicate. You a man.
right.
Apple juice.
Yeah. What's up, DK?
What up?
DK hit me with the. So what you gonna ask? I'm like, man, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm learning that the hard way.
Man, this is not an interview. It's a conversation between friends.
I see.
So I'm gonna tell you, like I told them, Antoine had asked me before you battled Barcardi who I thought was gonna win. I said you. Here comes somebody else.
Who is it?
I'm bringing the party.
Come on.
It must be Julio. Julio.
There we go. There we go.
Julio said
Yeah.
that's in the building.
God, it's hella brave.
Pull that chair up,
Yo,
yo.
bro. Say what's up. We on the Pit Fights Live. Pit Fights.
I love. You gonna give me that chair? All right, there you go.
Little apple juice.
I told y'all in the chat I was going to the bar.
Oh yeah,
Y'all ain't listen to me.
Did. I'm moving it. I'm moving out.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch your language.
Yes, we,
Oh
we
yeah,
must watch our language. So
Oh,
it's okay.
thanks
Look,
for the
I
warning.
didn't know it first neither. I was
Yeah.
over here talking like myself, and then yeah,
You're talking like yourself.
yeah, you know me.
Yeah. So, but anyway, like I said, DK, I called it, even though, like, you know, I don't know. I had a feeling she was gonna win it.
Man, I do it for the haters and the naysayers, yo.
Yo,
They doubted. They
you
doubted.
be
me,
you
yo.
be killing me on the page though, yo. You just be going, and I be dying laughing.
You know what's funny when I'm picking on people on the page? They're like, "You don't have a job. You don't have nothing else to do." I'm doing it. I'm at work. Y'all niggas just not funny. Oh, pardon me. Did we
So-
talk about the card already?
Well, we talked about the card a little bit. I've just been giving some, like, we just been talking about some background, like the pit stuff and whatever.
Okay.
And I asked Rose how long he been doing in the pit. How long have you been in the pit?
That's a good question. When was
What was your first pick?
when was the 2-on-2 KO and E Monster?
That was
That was Deathless, but I can't remember what year.
It was.
I've been on
that was
every-
at the, that was at the V Lounge too. That was the first Deafness at the V Lounge.
No, we was at the Depot.
The
I
Depot.
mean that's what I meant the Depot.
Yes.
That's what I meant the Depot. My bad. Deafness 2016.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know I've been on every Deathless, so it was
You ain't
that.
been on every Deafness.
Every Deathless since I've stepped in the pit. I'm trying to say. So yeah, it was that. Then Cardi, then AM, then Cardi
So
again.
Deafness 2016.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. How'd you find the pit?
Before my first battle, before I started battling, I I think I hit Shaka on. This is before I knew he was Shaka. I hit the Pit Fights Twitter page,
Oh, okay.
and he was trying to charge me. So I just didn't do it. So I went and battled in New York.
It was a retainer, bro. Look, we had problems.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh my
believe it.
God.
No, I believe it. So I did a whole, I think a year before I touched the pit, and then Ruger had battled Doug, and then Ruger brought the 2-on-2 battle option to me.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
how I got my foot in the door. That was literally my pain. I was like, oh, I got paid him. I could just slide in with the 2-on-2. So
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Julio,
Yo,
what's up?
I get a mic. Y'all can hear me.
You right there? You use that mic right there?
Shit with them.
Share. You want to use that
no,
one?
he wanted his own.
They can see you. They can see you on camera better if you just swing the one that Dom got.
Oh, really?
Right.
You swing it.
Oh,
Come on, man. You're not used to this.
how y'all doing?
This fool.
First interview for the pit fight. I gotta be adjusted. Yo,
What is up with you, y'all?
I'm tired, you know. I'm tired.
So how long you been in the pit? I ain't been that long. That hasn't.
Yeah. I started battling in, it was like July 2018. Yeah,
So I'm gonna ask y'all this.
I battled twice.
I'm gonna ask you three this because I already know Pax. What made y'all want to battle?
Oh,
I'm
I
asking
first.
first.
Oh, yeah. Three.
Well,
You can
yeah.
start with Hulu first and then we can go around.
I've been with Zona since I was little, for real. You know what I mean? The guy Black Hayes, he from around my way, for real. I was watching him a little bit. He was hanging around my brother and all that.
He battled in the pit too, didn't
Yeah,
He battled me.
He battled in the pit too. Yeah, but
he? I told you if they been to the pit, I know who they are.
yeah, I've been watching it for a minute, and you know, Pex, that's my man's for real, and Brady, I've been hanging around them. I've been seeing them do it,
Right.
and just something just hit like, man.
You got
I
that
can
itch.
do
it.
Yeah,
So
you
did
got that itch.
And they was like, man, Ray was like, man, you can't do it. You gonna get smoked. Like that. You know what I mean? And I was like, he set it up, and that's how it happened, for real. That's how it happened.
Oh, okay.
It was just, I won my first battle. My first battle.
You read the comment? Did you read the comment?
What was
Go
that?
ahead, Joe.
Who was that?
Ernest.
Oh. So DK, what made you just you know?
It's like I think the first battle, I say my first favorite battle was Reed Dollars versus Trigger. That's back when I could like watch battles, like just rewatch and watch them for days and days. But
Kill with a shoulder too, but rather
I'm
than
Rambo.
Rambo.
I know that's kind of basic, like stereotypical or whatever, but that was my.
Isn't Reed Dallas the one? Is he? Because I don't know battle rappers unless they've been to the pit. This is not a lie.
Oh.
$3 has never been to.
No. So, but is he the one in the car? Who's the one? Who's
Yeah,
it's in the car.
All right.
It's in the
Because
car.
y'all got stuck on that for the longest time. It's in the car. And I was like, oh my
This is
god.
before that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said to Butter when we better.
But see, like I
This is
said,
in the car.
Philly keep it in the car.
but I told him I don't know any. Like I don't watch battles.
Right.
I don't watch battles, so I don't know who battle rappers are. I hear the names. If they've ever been to the pit, that's how I know who Daylight is. Daylight's been to the pit.
Mm-hmm.
I know who Daylight is. Wanted to know who the man with the tattoo on his face was. Who is that crazy looking man? And then after he come to the pit, it was a few months or about a year later is when he went crazy and started doing all the stunts and everything. But anyway,
You can call it crazy or genius, whatever.
exactly.
He asked for attention.
There's
That's
a
what he
very
got.
thin line
Yeah.
between the two.
Yeah.
It is, but
Ass naked with a shotgun.
right.
I forgot.
Sitting on a chair with the balls hanging out. Yes. I watched that.
Balls out with the
But listen, he
balls.
told y'all I want views and attention. He told us from the door,
Right.
and that's what he's getting.
Yeah,
So-
most definitely. So
But at that point, I was just watching. I was just cool,
Right.
being a fan. But then I kind of saw, and Merch's gonna make fun of me for this, but I saw like Grind Time and those Sons guys, QP, Conceited, Heartless.
We'll make fun of you later. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm hearing how they rap. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I kind of found that. I was like, oh, that's my lane. I
right.
can rap like that. And I can do that. So
Okay.
It's crazy because I thought the same thing when I first started watching battle rap. That's the same niggas I was rapping like Conceited, Heartless, Verb, Hitman. I actually, crazy thing is I found out about battle rap through Wildin' Out.
Oh, okay.
On New Year's.
You're not. You know what? This is recorded. Remember this.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna
all roads
tell you
lead
how
to
it happened.
same
Like
place.
it was an episode with Arsenal, Hitman, and Conceited, and they were just throwing bars up on. They was throwing bars up on there, so I was like, oh, they can actually rap. Let me
Right.
see what they actually do. And I looked them up on YouTube, and I started getting into it because I was rapping myself, and I was a bar heavy person. So once I found out battle rap is where you can specialize in punchlines, that's when I
Right.
started getting into it. And I started switching my material over. So before I got to a pit, I was working on my craft for like 2 years before I even decided to step in.
Okay. I just like to know how everybody, you know, because I mean, I've heard people with, you know, I'm more familiar with music, so, you know, I hear people like, oh, I could do that, and like you throw a stone and you hit a rapper, like it's inevitable. It's inevitable in Baltimore. You throw a stone. It didn't used to be that way, but now it is. You throw a stone, that's a rapper.
It's because we older now.
Man,
I didn't say we old, I said older.
I'm old.
Look.
Anytime I get,
you did.
I say it all the time. I say it all the time. This December, y'all invited to my 50th birthday party.
Look, one of my brothers is already 50, so you're not old. I have a brother that's 50 already. One of my brothers is 50. Yeah, I'm gonna say it in the mic too. You ain't old.
So I know
One of my siblings is that age. That's not older.
Apex battle raps and he does music. I know you guys battle rap. Do y'all do music?
Yeah,
I know you do. I already know you. I already know you do music. I was there.
Still do music.
Right.
You feel me? But you know.
Oh, you was there? What you mean? Y'all on
That shit
radio?
was some years back.
Oh,
Years ago.
y'all be out of these city. I was nothing with y'all. Go.
It was-
Exactly. That's something else I want to talk about.
And,
Oh,
yeah, I was doing music first. That's my passion for real. That's
Right. I know.
I love making songs.
No. The reason why I say this is because.
I mean, I rap on beats, but I wouldn't say I ain't good with hooks, but I can rap on beats.
Okay. And see, you know what I noticed? Like I told Apex this before y'all got here. I've noticed that some battle rappers, not all of them, some battle rappers, they're good at battling, but they're not good at making a song. And then there's people who can rap, but they can't battle rap.
that's that. The terminology, the way you said it is perfect. Making a song.
Right.
You can rap your ass off.
Right. But making a
package,
song.
That's a difference.
Yeah, and I've noticed that, and you know how I noticed that? Because remember my mixtapes? I had mixtapes. I'm going to do them again. Just gotta find time. I have mixtapes called In the Spotlight. See, In the Spotlight.
Oh, she said it.
That's when you look at the camera.
It's In the Spotlight, and I had showcases called In the Spotlight. And I have a radio show, In the Spotlight. It's called branding, people.
Hello.
So I had mixtapes, and I asked people to send me music from the pit so I can make a Pit Fights mixtape.
Oh, you got your feelings hurt.
Did I? Yeah, I don't even know if I still have any of that music.
It wasn't without one.
No, it didn't even get it.
There
Didn't
was
make it to the
well,
vault.
well,
It didn't make it
Apex.
to the vault. It hit the trash can. That
No, I don't throw anything away. I don't throw anything away.
I do.
I don't.
Well, was it like they was off beat or something?
He don't know. This was all me.
This was her thing.
All me.
It's like she said, they were making
The music just yeah.
You can rap
I
your
do
ass off,
remember
already good.
one person. I remember one song. One person sent me a song, and I pray I have that song, and that was Mike Nice. Mike Nice sent me.
I sent you one of my songs. This gonna change the whole.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I rap sometimes.
Hey, once in a while.
I rap every now and then.
We got the third horseman with us. This the three.
We're running out of chairs.
You said right.
Our third pillar is here.
Hey, yo, Gutter said what's good, yo.
Check the crown.
Something. Actually, fuck Gunner.
Oh, wait, man.
As long as you say that on the microphone, that's on my line.
No. This is his card, so I'm.
You don't have no like
I
other
forgot.
like
Gunner's
commentary.
rapping on his card.
Okay. But the reason why I said that, like with Julio,
Yeah.
I was part. I have a friend that does shows up in Pennsylvania. He had a contest and they were up there, and
Yeah, we won.
they won. They took first
Who's
place.
that?
Like Salem.
Me, Drizzy.
Right. That's what I was trying to.
Yeah.
All hail Black Jesus.
Yeah, we won.
Yes, indeed.
Flat out.
Pennsylvania was loving
They
him.
still owe us an interview.
Oh, you better-
music video.
You better hit up
Oh,
Jason.
you got guy?
They
Oh,
scammed us in PA.
You need to go get that.
You know I ain't gonna let that
But
because
they
my
gave
name.
us like an Oscar trophy looking thing.
You ready for
We
the
took that
26?
home. Yeah.
So who are you battling? I'm gonna get to you two. Hold up. Who are you?
Yeah, he waiting to talk.
Before you start talking, you gotta watch your language because
Fair enough.
this is PG-13.
Yeah.
So
But you can still.
who are you? Tell us who you are.
What's up, everybody? I can talk to the mic.
Yeah.
Talking to the mic.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ira. I rap a lot. Whatever you can come up with, IRA, you can come up with those 3 letters. If you smart enough.
How long you been a part of the pit?
It's been a year now. It's been
So-
a year.
so all three-
I'm the new.
So that's what we wanted to find out. Apex.
Yes, ma'am.
How'd y'all come up with the new?
How we come up with the
Well, yeah. What is the new? What is the meaning of the new?
Everybody.
What the new news? Look, we gonna call y'all when we gonna call you.
Right.
I'm about to say, Tex can give the official answer because you're not gonna like mine.
The way we came up with the new news is because you say you've been there since day one. The pit has been around for so long.
Right.
So it's been a long time since there were new people that stepped
Right.
into the pit. So when DK and Ray 6'8", when their class came in, they were new breeds.
breed. Well, they were. Yeah.
So immediately after that, we had a whole nother class of people. So y'all the new news, because these dudes is new, but y'all newer than them.
Right.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get at was the name because Jay was like, I thought they were called the new breeds. I said they the new news.
That's exactly what we are.
Nah.
Wolfpack. We are definitely the new breeds.
I've been trying to get y'all to
This is
rebrand
coming
forever.
from the
Wolfpack. I just be the Wolfpack.
I told you.
Be the Wolfpack.
They don't never call me, Ray, Six, Cheddar Gutter. You don't ever see us get called new breeds. We the big dogs. We rebranded because we didn't want to be known as new.
Well,
y'all
technically-
ran with new news. Y'all let that happen.
Look, y'all branded that while y'all were the new dudes.
But you see now,
we didn't want to be called the new dudes off rip. Like, it was like, yeah, we the big dogs.
yeah,
Like,
pretty much. I wanted that for y'all. Y'all hard-headed.
Be the Wolfpack.
He said,
I like Wolfpack.
He said, I tried to help y'all out.
All I do is get.
Nah,
I love too much. That's my problem.
We strong headed. We making noise. That's pretty.
we the Wolfpack. That's all it is. We the Wolfpack.
So, Ira, are you battling? You're battling on the card on the 26th.
Yeah, I'm on there. I've got young scrub.
Young Scrub.
What?
Talk about it.
Oh my
Talk
goodness.
about it.
Got another
So let me ask you guys, with these guys that you're battling, because I know some people will go and they will watch the battles. I mean, they'll like really watch all their battles and really like study everything. Are you guys watching them? Are you guys watching their battles or?
I mean, you can, but it's really no need to. But with my opponent, I sat through like 2 minutes, but he was trash to me, so I cut it off. And that's
I tried to watch Young Jug battle. He don't rap, so it wasn't not really to watch.
Okay, so
Talking
I just had to. I listen more to how other people approach them.
Right.
Than him rap. It wasn't nothing.
Right.
Well, not really.
because now with like really with social media, with social media, you can actually. Because I mean, personals. Like I've seen people get really personal, and I've seen people out and out just BS and lie about something like, yeah, because your girl, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, man, I don't even have a girl. What are you talking about? I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no, you know, it's basically, it's basically just general lies and to try to get
William.
right.
William.
I was wondering. I was like, look, I was like, is that DK's middle name or something?
Like what?
Like, what are we talking with battle rap? You find that people would do anything to win.
Right, and like I said, I've been around the battles for so long that I've seen and heard. But I have seen some guys that they will go on somebody's page. They will basically kind of research that way. The personals are really personal, and and everything. So that's look. Apex says, "I'm just gonna go outside."
I mean, look, it's about them right now.
Right. So, that's why I wanted to know if you guys have,
I
you tried.
I tried as much research as I could do, but it's like if I can't make it make sense, there's no point in doing
right.
it. No
So,
point in doing it.
like I said,
And you shouldn't have to try to, or you
Yeah,
should
you
like
should-
right.
I'm feeling like it's not really necessary. Like I just started like doing that because people were like, you should research on your opponent. But before that, I was beating my opponents without even researching them. Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't trying. I was just
Right.
showing up and rapping.
right, I was just rapping.
That's
If
what I
it
feel like
fit, it fit.
Yeah, and I feel like my pen is like one of the best, so it's not too many people that can rap on my level to begin with. So I'm going out there. I'm going out there.
K's up.
No, go ahead. Let's go.
This is the K-Town portion of the interview.
I'm going out there.
Y'all corrupted this poor boy.
Ain't no can. He will say that, Rose.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah.
Well,
He
I
the
hope.
best at what he do. He the best at what he do.
And when
He
I
the
come
best at
out
what he
there
do.
and I spit and I go up there and I beat my opponents every time.
Every
like,
time.
Like with this opponent, I watch 1 minute of it and I already know I got this.
That's all we need. 1 minute.
1 minute, that's
K's
it.
up.
Well, I hope when I see you on the page that you won.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you gonna
hope.
see it's gonna be
Okay,
every round.
because
I'ma say it. I'ma post it.
I'm not gonna.
I don't need no approval.
He ain't winning the
I'm a
six
straight
hits.
like
Right.
I got that down in a bag to a
I'm
six
approving
hits.
myself.
Rose 3.
Yo. So, Julio, you say you had a lot to say. So what
Yeah,
you
go
got
ahead.
to say?
Hey, we taking your time this time.
Let's see.
I mean, what was the question again?
Like, when you come to your opponent?
But when you come to your opponent, do you research?
I watched it. I watched his battles for real. Yeah, I watched like 2 of them, and you feel me? I don't think he said he got enough for me for real.
Right.
It's not enough.
Like
What's his name?
Not
his
enough.
name's Sheffy.
Oh,
No.
you battling that? Oh yeah, he ain't got it. He ain't got
I
no
watched
approval.
every NDC.
I ain't got nothing to say bad about him, but I just know he's not.
He's just you just feel that his level. He's not, but he's just not
What he do for real, but
right. It's not enough.
For me, I'm like, man, you gotta do more than
Levels.
You know what I mean?
Levels.
Like I'm somewhere else right now.
Right.
You feel me? Like you and like my opponents in saying hella shit. You feel me? So much personal shit. I be like, fuck it, cause
Watch your mouth.
I mean, I'm like F it because I really enjoy it.
Right.
You feel me? Make me laugh. You feel me? Like I like the attention. Like okay,
Right,
you make
right.
a battle about me. You know what I mean? Okay.
I like
you feel
that.
me?
I
But
like
I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. You feel me?
Right.
I'm ready for whatever anybody got. I don't care. I really don't care. You know what I mean?
I ain't never get excited about nothing my opponent said. Nothing.
Oh, y'all talking. What I like to hear.
I don't never hear.
So nothing that-
make me like,
Oh,
man, I should have been on it. Dang, like nothing.
I should have tried harder.
I should have been more prepared.
So, but I mean, have you heard like your opponents like they'll say something and be like, well, that was slick, that was good.
I heard some of my opponents said that somebody else said that was slick.
Whew.
It was a whole
Talk that. Say that.
Set up. And
You're not impressed.
the crazy thing was that was the only thing out the whole battle that actually rhymed and had a flow because he had.
That's because he took it from somebody else.
What's his name?
Young Scrub.
Yeah, Young Scrub. Right.
I don't think I have. I think
Didn't you battle him?
Who? Young Jug? Yeah.
Okay.
He loves.
Well, who was Was that your? Yeah. You were just the battle on the page. Was that in our society? You battled the other.
No. That was in CBG. That was CBG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just making sure. I was about to say we looking
They,
strong against.
I'm not gonna ever get on no whatever it's called. Our society. They're not gonna put me down. They're not gonna put me down.
Who now who are they? Because I don't know.
It's a joint card. So it's our new guys, or whatever.
Against
Whereas they're our society there, so it's all.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not gonna book me for no battle. I gotta do something.
Oh no, you see, I was the first one of us. I mean, I was the first one of us to go over there and touch their stage.
Our society.
Yeah,
but you different. Kellis pulled me out somewhere else and she not gonna pull
Oh
me
yeah,
out.
cause you dumb. I remember that.
The real story is I
He didn't know he was talking to a legal, so he was talking heavy.
I know who Kellis. No, the thing is, I was supporting somebody who was going against her battler in DC, and
Right.
I kept saying it's not enough, and she just it's stuck in her head, and she had to remember where she knew me from, and then when she realized I was behind, I was basically an op. So and then I had to battle somebody from her
Right.
team, and I was super op. She don't have no compliments. No, nothing. The narrative.
You don't need that. You don't need
I don't
that.
need it. It's just another league. It's whatever. I'm gonna do the same
You
thing.
got
No
to miss the
matter
K-Town
We
portion.
gonna show
As soon as you stepped out.
Right.
we gonna shine over there.
I'm in the pit. I'm already good.
Right.
Talk that. Say that.
Oh, I like these guys because they really talk. They
Say that.
It's us three. We spearheading the new class. It's us three.
That's not the only reason,
I'm a
but
rookie, but I'm not new. I'm a rookie, but I'm not new at all.
Right.
I rap, so that ain't this. None of this really shakes.
Trey ain't one of the top new guys.
Nah.
Trey, y'all don't include Trey.
But it's us three. Right.
So it go
Trey, I guess
Superman, Batman, Martian Manhunter, and Trey is Wonder Woman.
That's terrible.
I went to Soldier.
But
That's Marvel.
yeah. No, he said, forget DC. Forget DC. I'm an Avenger.
Soldier out there. You know what I mean?
Only real
We
nerds
all-
will understand
we all
that.
cool. We all in cahoots and shit. Excuse my language.
I don't got
They
nobody.
gonna have to. I need a pizza.
I ain't
There
got
you go.
nobody. I ain't got nobody from their card. I mean, from their side of the card, like winning at all. Like, it's
Are
just,
they a new? Are they a new battle
the new-
league?
Yeah, they the equivalent to like to their class.
Oh,
Our
okay.
society
So
is
where
a
are they
new
from?
earth. New earth.
Well, the league is based out of DC.
Okay.
Where the specific people are from, I'm not sure. Like,
Well,
they might
DC
all-
is
They might
yeah.
all be from DC. They
They
might not.
they probably from PG County and
I mean, that general
I'm
area.
down.
They
yeah,
could
the
be from-
DMV.
They could be from
Bama
somewhere
Mo.
else, but
Right.
that's where they call their home league. So
Okay.
That's where they from.
Cause
They
like
do Motown.
because like I said, I don't know of any leagues. Like I said, I don't know any leagues. Seven City Sharks.
champ.
What was the one from North Carolina? That
Shout out
Blue Blade.
Yeah, shout out,
Blade them was from.
shout out Bulldog.
I have no clue.
I can't remember it.
Shout out Carolina Premier.
Oh no! I'm just talking about Carolina State. That's where I'm from.
That's sarcasm.
It
Carolina.
don't matter. We don't shout those people out.
Oh no, not them.
I saw him switch on me so quick. He was like, yeah, shout out to them.
We was talking about the real part of North Carolina where like Grizz and Blue Ray Blade.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
is that Smith that he?
Blue
That's
up from where Blue Easy came
I
from.
think it was Fit That Heat. No,
No, it wasn't that.
No,
It was something
that's
else.
something.
But I know what you're trying to say. Like,
But see, I know those leagues because, like I said, I was in the pit when those leagues came and battled in the
Yes.
pit, and they came and you know what I mean, like that's why when you start naming these new leagues, I'm like, who, where are they from?
Oh no, look, battle leagues are like buttholes now.
No, they like rappers. Throw a stone, you're gonna hit one.
They like buttholes. Everybody has one.
Oh.
Unless you ain't got no lower half.
So am I? So
That's a problem in itself. That's a whole nother.
is Face Off still a battle league?
I think
don't
Shout out Face Off.
No, we not doing that. We not doing
Dom
that.
is the worst.
Half of pit fights is blocked.
I'm not blocked.
I'm not blocked.
I'm not part of this.
I never
It's you and Ernest. You the only ones left, yo.
I don't think I'm blocked either.
They
No,
are.
no,
You should
no.
be blocked. You should block them. You should block them.
No,
It's terrible.
because I've been there.
They battle in basements. I'm sick of them. They battle in hallways.
You know what?
I'm sick of them.
I'ma just lean back away from the microphone. I ain't saying nothing.
What they gonna do? Get on their radio show? They can go ahead, yo.
I'll probably have somebody send me a message be like, why you let them talk about us? Because I have nothing to do with that. I give people a
You
platform.
totally gonna get a message later from the fro.
I
From the fro
I don't
himself.
think I'm friends with him anymore.
From the fro.
I think he might have deleted me. I think he may have deleted me. I don't know. I haven't
He needs
seen.
to delete his lead.
What was it called? Bitch asses? What was it? What was that?
Oh, no bitch asses.
Yes.
I'm not gonna comment.
Come on, don't disrespect him like this.
We mainly come up with the actual cards based off of a combination of skill level and status.
Right. Come out with the cards.
That's how we come up with the cards.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Skill level
Man.
and status.
This is a combination. It's a combination of skill level and status.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna say.
You don't put the card together. You don't put the cards together. Because it wasn't for you. Oh, now you just want to talk.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, right. He got a little bit. Yeah. I will say, like, I will
Listen,
say,
status. Notice I said skill level and status.
Correct.
I will
The
say,
level that y'all are at here is the level that they're at where they at.
right.
Which is why it all
big
makes sense.
facts.
Whether you better than them or not.
I can. I will say this. I will say this. I think the card matchups have gotten a lot. They're a lot better now.
Because whenever I'm making known for it's
I'm number 2. I'm number 2 over here. He's number like 8, 9 over there. My opponent.
Okay.
But you have
Well,
similar rap styles. You both
notice-
need to perfect
Notice
the
you're saying you're number 8, 9 out of a specific class.
Right.
It don't matter what number you're in the class.
Right. You in the class. It doesn't
You
matter.
keep hopping out the window, Rose.
Look, guess what? Look,
It's about to be bricklayers.
If there's 8 people in your class and there's 8 people in their class, it might not get lined up 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Right.
But guess what? Y'all 8 niggas was gonna beat them up. Y'all better beat them up.
These are
Because
facts.
guess what? If you lose, you can't come home. And if you lose at home, you gotta go with them.
that's worse. You gotta go to Motown.
It's gonna be Big Mama's sauce.
You
That weed is hot.
gotta be like, hey, Kettles, y'all got extra room in the car?
Rose
You don't have drunk
back in the
head
trunk.
came in.
Y'all got extra room in the car, man?
But I will say what I have seen just in like the couple of battles, a couple of the events that I have gone to, that the yeah, I don't know either, and
Yeah,
I'm not
that-
even high or nothing. But
This is the energy you're trying to talk about. The energy.
no, but the lineup,
Oh, okay.
you know, it's actually a lot
The
better.
card itself.
Well, you know, like the competition, the opponents.
Right.
Because I mean, I've seen battles in the past where this one over here is basically just wasted 3 rounds on this one over here because he was trash. You know, and then and it's like, okay, why did I even write for this? Why did I even, you know, that was the reaction after the battle. So the battles that I've been to, I haven't gotten that feeling. Yes, they've messed up. They messed up during the battle, but overall, it was a good matchup.
Right.
You know, so that's why I'm saying, like, I think that having more on the roster for one, because, and I hate to see I hate to see y'all battle each other, but I know it kind of helps too.
No, totally. That's necessary.
Right. You have
That's
to.
necessary.
Those be the best battles, man.
Some of them.
Right.
Some of
Those are the best rewatchable battles.
Because look, it's you got to be able to hold your own in the house before
Right.
we allow you to protect the house.
Right.
If you can't hold your own with the people that's here, and if we feel like we got some of the best people around, if you can't hold your own here, these other dudes out here might come in here and walk you real quick.
Right.
And
And
we
you,
don't want you to get walked. No, no, we don't want you to get walked. So if you can't handle in house,
right.
you can't handle going outside. Even if the people outside, even if the only people that can fight are in the house,
Right.
we're not gonna let you go fight nobody outside.
Right.
Even if they can't fight, because you can't fight.
And that kind of goes back to what I was saying about the page, about the, you know, like DK when he gets on the page and he just starts going in and
DK
going,
show.
and he just starts going in.
The dog
So,
show.
so
No
if
lesbianism intended.
so if somebody gets sensitive to what he's saying, imagine if somebody from the outside
Man, what?
it
Technology.
says that, you know what I mean? Like if you can't, if it, you know, it's almost like
Yeah, if you can't
it's
handle-
almost
yeah.
like, okay, we're a family, and your brother beats up on your brother constantly. Your brother's always fighting. But when you go outside and somebody's beating on your brother, what you do? Oh no, you ain't keep beating on my brother.
And on top of that, that's why we beat on our brother.
Exactly.
So when you go outside, ain't nobody else gonna be able to beat you up.
Right.
I'm gonna
And-
give it to you.
And
I was trying to, I want a page. I said, whoever does the best on this card, I'll battle them. Under that
I
shit.
seen that. I seen that.
None of these.
He battling me next.
None of these.
That's the case. Who?
I can't
Yeah,
say the
he
word I
battling
want
the
to.
best.
Said nothing.
He
Said
battling
nothing.
I'll-
Cheddar Cliff challenge.
I'll be the judge
Who ain't seen that?
of who does the best at
Uh-huh.
training day.
You gonna choose me?
Uh-huh.
I'm a
No, and this is what I said best performance. I don't want to hear how your bars were better. I don't want to see how
No, nah, you
it's
can't-
all,
you can't
all
do that.
around. No,
Because they got.
I agree with
Bars
that.
is included.
all around.
Bars is included in that.
Yeah, so when you can't be
I'm
good
gonna-
at one thing.
I'm
You
gonna put
got
it-
that,
I'm
get
gonna
that,
put it
but
in
it's
simple
like-
terms. Whoever does the best.
Yes.
Okay.
What is
That's
But
the qualification. That's the
Roseanne, you can try. Come battle DK with just bars. I welcome that.
If you battle,
You gonna get ham and leggy to death.
Pre Cardi 2017.
You can
win.
For real. That's your only chance. Don't do it now.
December 2017, DK.
Don't do it now.
Yo. So
You gonna get verse perfection. Oh word, we rapping to death. To death. I gotta-
so DK,
What's up?
your performance at Deathmas, I don't know if you were mad or if that was like you were just
Oh no,
focused.
Cardi made me mad, and I'm angry because I was more on the defensive. I came in rapping like against how I thought he was gonna come,
Right.
Especially after our face off.
Right. Oh,
He was,
God.
like, barking on the face off. I'm like, okay.
But you know what? I love the fact that how you took everything. Like it was almost like, you know, it was like show me the proof. Show me this. Show me
Chris,
this.
listen.
Show me this. It was like you were like you were almost like a defense attorney.
Because you know
You know what I mean?
you cannot. Yo, I've been telling y'all this. Let's talk about it. Be honest. Those aren't. I'm serious. Like,
Right.
You can't. Because I'm not gonna sit here and defend a point that I'm not trying to make.
Right.
You're never gonna give me that. So okay, where did I say this?
Right.
Just once. He said I said some 8 times. He said I recycled the bar 8 times.
Right.
I said tell me 2 times, and I'll say you got it.
And you know, and that was like I was watching that and I was like, even like I said, even before that, Antoine had asked me who I thought was, and I clearly said you. He was like, oh, Bar Cardi's my man. I said, he's my brother, but at the end of the day, there was something telling me that you were going to win, and it was nothing against Bar Cardi. It was nothing against anybody. It was just how I felt. And then when I seen that you were how you were on the page, how you were, you know, like I said, the whole, like I told Pex, like before UFC fight, before a boxing match, the trash talk is going back and forth, trash talking, and you were like y'all were doing it, and I was seeing how he was reacting, and I said this is going to throw, it's going to throw him off. I had he was going to be so mad
Yeah.
that was going to throw him off.
This is my analysis. I can't speak for.
I want to speak.
Right.
But he got in his own head.
Yeah.
He had battles. I think he had a battle like 3 weeks before. I don't feel bad for you because I battled the most out of anybody. But he definitely got in his own head. You can tell just the way he was riding. I think he should have just kind of locked into what he was doing because his first round was amazing.
Right.
It was great. I can't speak for the other rounds, but yeah, he got in his own head.
But I mean, I still think it was a good battle. You definitely were
if I
like.
can toot my own horn real quick. I've had the best, I've given y'all 3 different kinds of good performance. Like me versus Wiles is not the same as me versus Cardi, but I was good in certain aspects. And that I was more of a showman in versus Wiles. Versus Quay, it was kind of like a mixed bag. I did
He leaked to his own and then.
yeah, and then Cardi was like just kind of straight aggression, straight
Right.
bars. I wasn't really joking and
Do
playing
you
around.
do you kind of contribute that to your sleeve? Because I seen you talking.
Hey man, I'm glad you asked.
Let's talk about it.
Put some mobile printing on it. All I'm gonna say is I've been a man on fire since I got the sleeve, yo. I'm trying to get everyone. I've been trying to. Hey man, where's your sleeve, brother? Where's your sleeve, brother?
I don't need no sleeve.
The sleeve.
Wow, I didn't realize it was a pit fight sleeve. I just thought.
Yeah, that's
I'm
thought it
trying
was a fashion statement. I thought
I've been winning now.
he went with sleeves.
Sleep with that on, boy.
So
What?
That's
Bad?
So-
You gotta take a shower in the sleeve. The best shower you ever seen.
so DK
Nobody want to see that.
so DK as the king
Facts.
of the
Do you know
pit.
facts?
Not for long.
He got a year. What do you because I know that was a thing that you had said also about what a king is supposed to be doing repping the pit.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the king going to do this year repping the pit?
Well, I'm here. as
Well,
you
yes,
see.
I see.
This
Thank
ain't
you
the
for
DK
coming.
interview. This is the training day card interview. I mean, this is what I told.
Julio,
This is what I
Hey,
told.
look, and then after you answer this, I didn't mean to cut you off. At the answer is just piggyback on it by saying what would you expect out of, I guess, us as a class.
Well, no, that's my whole point. I think right now this year needs to be the year of the new. I'm personally, because I'm part of it. I'm kind of getting tired of it just being. When you make lists and whatever, the same names are getting tossed. It's me, Cliff, Six, Cheddar. Like I'm trying. I think we need, if we raise the bottom rung guys, that lifts everybody up.
right.
I think
I'm not saying that disrespectful.
It's not.
I'm not saying that disrespectful.
Because look, if you sitting on a good rung, it don't matter whether you the bottom or the top.
Right.
The rung is dope. Like,
Yeah.
And that's my point, though. I want all our quote unquote bottom
rung.
rung to be higher than their top.
Right.
That's my goal. That's what I want. And it, so it's not really about me.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
if you gonna be king, you can't even get the phone
I
together.
feel like everybody as rappers got their own path just because if you are progressing and finding your own style, I think it's just gonna lead you on your own path. I don't feel like it's a one way to get to it for real.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's for all of us. I don't think it's just like one person that's gonna get there. I feel like all of us need to work for that by ourselves. That's just my opinion.
Y'all, not only that, y'all need to work for that. Y'all need to work for that for each other.
Yeah,
You feel me? Because the better one of y'all does, the better the rest of y'all gonna want to do.
Right.
Serious.
Let's just say, right, out of y'all three, let's just say Hooli just break out, and after this training they battle, he go to the next big pit card, and then he got a PG.
Right.
Like, let's just use that for example. Like, y'all gonna want that for yourselves,
Right.
Mhm.
But the best way to really grow is to become selfless in that. Because if your peoples are doing that, that means they're gonna be checking for you too.
Right,
Because
right.
they're like, Hooli get a PG. Where he from?
Right.
Pit fights.
They gonna go.
They gonna go look at
us up.
all y'all.
Right.
That's that
They
Ravens
gonna-
mentality.
They gonna go fishing.
It's a we, not a me thing.
Like
Big trust.
they gonna go fishing. Once they go fishing, they see everything. They gonna see what's good. They gonna see what's bad. You feel what I'm saying? And if you put your best foot forward all the time, which is what I mean, like, yo, don't worry about nothing else, just rap.
Right.
When I tell that to everybody, like,
That goes a long
you do
way.
say that
you
a
put your
That
best
goes a
foot
long
forward
way.
every time. When people go to fish, they gonna land on. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
battle they land on.
Right.
If everybody's fire, they gonna want to work with everybody, and that's what I want. I want all y'all to be. I want everybody to see y'all and be like, oh, all these niggas crazy.
Like,
Like,
I'm trying to work with.
No man left
we gonna
behind.
get strong. We gonna get stronger as a unit though. We all working. But we all working to get better. This new training day is gonna we gonna break out. Y'all gonna see.
as well, y'all shit.
You just got, you know,
Just
rap
you wait.
and hold like you gotta
Two
keep
more
like a
weeks, that's all we
standard.
got.
You gotta keep that standard in the pit, and like can't let nobody fall short, cause then everybody gonna feel like they can slack off. So I think that's what
We
the
all gotta
consistency.
work hard.
Everybody, nobody slacking off. No matter you don't get too high headed.
I can slack
Don't
off.
get too big.
We all putting in
No, you
work. We
can't.
all-
No, you can't.
But after this training day, we can go ahead and kill them
Yeah.
and relax a little bit. But it's been like half a year for me, so I'm
Oh yeah,
especially
Paul
ready.
Rose.
Yeah, I'm especially
Yeah.
ready. I was on New Breed 9. My opponent ain't show up, so
now,
Joey
now,
on the phone.
so
Joey on the
Pax,
phone.
that's something else I wanted to ask you about because I
Yes.
know back in the day it was oh my god, it was rampant. Every time, every single, like almost every single time we had a battle, somebody didn't show up.
It still happens now.
Oh, yeah.
But are you implementing something to?
We're implementing stuff, and the way we can counteract the way that affects everything is we overbook. We overbook battles. I overbook battles. Shut up. Shut up, Ira. Right. Yeah, I had to put it out there so everybody knew who I was. talking
Right,
to.
right.
But we overbook battles on purpose
Right.
because I know for a fact that at least one person's not coming. I know at least one battle's not happening. So if I want 6 battles on the card, I'm gonna book 8 battles
Right.
because I
That's
want
safety
6.
net.
I want 6. My preferred number for an event is 7, and if all 8 people come, then fuck it, it's great.
Well, because the reason why I asked because, like I said, it happened time and time again. We were at a battle. We were at 5 Seasons. I'm on my phone on Facebook, and one of the battlers wasn't there yet, and nobody could get a hold of him.
But y'all was on Facebook.
But
big
his
shit.
baby mother tagged him in something saying they was going bowling.
Lord have
Going
mercy.
bowling.
I said,
bowling.
I said, Will,
Y'all could have went bowling down here. I done paid for y'all to go bowling.
I said, Will.
Oh, y'all trying to destroy some pins? I got you.
But it, like it's stuff like that as I mean, if I pay for a ticket, I'd be really, really upset. But I was really upset because like the battles, I'm upset because his opponent has written and taken the time to write and wrote those
Oh, yeah.
bars,
No, totally.
and then turn around, it didn't happen. And it's like they didn't even bother to say, "Hey, my grandmama died.
Right.
Hey, I got the flu.
I say here's
Hey."
the thing, like we can respect respectable reasons.
Right.
Like even when stuff happens like at the last second, I can respect a respectable reason. Like there was a battle that didn't happen in Deafness, and the dude who didn't come said, "Oh man, my birthday party was last night
Hey,
because
yo,
my
don't get me
birthday
started.
Monday, and I was just so hungover." Oh, excuse my language for this one, but you, sir, are a bitch. Like, you a grown
That
man
ain't no
and telling me
excuse,
No.
that the reason you didn't come to
He
do
wasn't
your
ready.
job is because I got drunk yesterday. Like, what?
We getting drunk today. What are you
What?
talking about?
I'm drunk right now. Like, I'm drunk now, sir. You telling me about you got a hangover? You can't rap because you got a hangover?
Because I know at one point in
I
time,
appreciate the honesty, but the reason was whack.
it was a
Like,
point because
whack.
Yeah, I can't call you a liar, I can't call you a liar.
I can't call. I respect
But-
your honesty.
yeah.
But the reason was still a whack ass reason. Like
It's like I remember at one time it was like a $50 security deposit.
no,
and-
there's still a retainer, but the retainer only becomes a thing after you've screwed up once.
right,
It's not just immediate. Like, well, you gotta pay $50 to wrap it to pit. No, we're not gonna do that.
Right, right.
I'm not gonna do that.
But
to
if you're
nobody. Even
habitual-
if I'm giving you your money back, we're not gonna do that to you.
right,
No,
habitual.
you wanna come here? Come on, come here.
Right, but I know because the person that I was talking about was a habitual no shower.
No, yeah. You petty.
I forget.
I didn't. Even,
Twice in 1 year, I forget.
I didn't hear that. I don't think I'm gonna have to rewind that one.
It's all good. I already know who he said. Judging by the amount of coughs.
But you know, just for me, like I don't know. I guess because I took my non-position in the pit, I took it serious, and so everything became. You know, I'm promoting this event. I'm coming. I'm taking pictures, and I'm doing all this, and then this battle doesn't. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm more mad than the battle is.
Right,
But
right.
it becomes a point like, you know, it's just like you said, it's ridiculous. You know well in advance that you're going to do this battle, just like you know well in advance when your birthday is. You know well in advance you got a battle.
You go 2 days before your birthday, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, but like, how could you not know? Like,
Right.
you knew from the moment your birthday ended when your
Last
next
year,
birthday
right.
is. Like, you got 365 days.
Or 366 this year.
This year, like,
Lord.
Yeah, my birthday falls on a Monday this year. I'm starting
like, I don't know when my birthday falls on, but
partying.
like, there's certain things that are considered a valid excuse. And excuse, like when we gotta put valid in the front,
Right.
But so excuse doesn't sound
Well,
bad.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Cliff is coming.
I'll say valid reason instead of excuse. Then.
Sea Love is coming on the 25th. This is the third time I've booked him.
I'm coming, but my daughter's probably gonna be with me because the 25th is her birthday.
Aw.
My daughter's birthday is the 25th, so I'm coming, but my daughter will be with me.
He the first time both times he hit me
No,
up.
I'm with that. That's all. She know what not to say. It's all good.
Both times he hit me up and he was very apologetic. He was very white about it. Like it was just so crazy. He was very yeah, because it's almost time to shut down when everybody give you their information. But he was very
to the store.
he was very apologetic. He was, you know, he had a very valid, and I told him, no worries, I understand, it's not a problem, you know, and everything. He was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's fine, you know, I'm not tripping.
Man. I don't care what no one says.
You know,
Yeah,
I wanted him to come. The last time I wanted him to come because he had opened up for Rakim,
Oh yeah.
and then he had the pit fight. You
Smoked
know,
it.
so
Smoked it.
At the same weekend.
yes,
The same
Smoked
weekend.
it.
yes.
It's like yo, certain things work out beautiful for Cliff, and I'm glad that it does.
Right. I was just like,
Yeah, the stars definitely aligned for Cliff.
when I seen him listed on there as on the show for Rakim, I was like,
I
wow.
opened on that show too.
Right.
I was on the dude Easy Jackson set, my man Easy Jackson. I was on the set with him, so like I got to watch Cliff whole set, and then I got to.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
But do you know what's funny? You know what's funny came up in my memories around the same time as that show was the show at the old Sonar where Rakim and you and I we had went to
It took like 3 hours after his set time to actually get there.
yes.
Like, I was
He
sleeping
performed
in
40
Like, I took a nap.
Yup.
All types of shit. Like,
He did 45 minutes and was gone.
The DJ
But
was like,
I know why though. I found out later
The
why.
host was like, "Yeah, Rakim will be here in 20 minutes." We like, "Yo, we said 20 minutes twice." This is the third set of 20 minutes. That was an hour ago, bro. Like, stop lying.
We had just
clearly still here because we gonna see you.
Right.
But don't lie to us.
We
Don't be
had-
like he gonna be here in 20 minutes and he ain't even getting to Baltimore City yet. Right?
we had just came from 5 seasons for that for Solomon's Appreciation Day.
That was the same day.
And then I met you down there, and we was just sitting there chilling the whole time.
I drank so many Coronas that day. I think with the 2-for-1, I hit the 2-for-1 like 3-4 times. I think I had like 12 Coronas
Yeah, go grab.
before I went down.
But it was like I was like, man, Rakim was. It was just crazy how it was like just a couple years apart. You know, different venues, of course.
I told him to go grab him. You can hear him outside.
He's like, go grab him. Yeah, because it's almost 9 o'clock.
Go get your new news.
And I got
You talk, I'm gonna get him. King Dog. I'm just
King
impressed.
Dom.
Lord knows I don't like talking about myself.
Look, here they come.
Enough about him.
That brought him inside.
Right, it's like,
So-
wait a minute, he's getting ready to talk.
So like, what this year's gonna mean is that whatever nobody do is not enough, and then whatever I was doing already is not enough, and then that's what it's gonna be branded for this year. It's not enough. Do more.
Oh,
It's
that's
something
your,
to
that's
do.
your tagline?
Yeah,
Not
that's
enough?
me.
Okay.
It's not enough,
All right.
and that's what's happening. Check me while I'm here, too. Not forget because I don't know why I rap a lot on everything. You can Google it. You like music, my music will pop up, my battles will pop up. Hey, I did enough battles now. If you search I rap a lot on YouTube, my battles pop up. So I think that's an
hot.
accomplishment for me.
That's fine.
That's what it's
You can't
supposed to
search
be.
DK or nothing. Super Smash Brothers thing.
You can check out me versus Trado.
Whatever, what other battles you got?
Well, that's
Yeah,
not what
but-
came out.
Yeah, my last battle that dropped was me versus Trey, and that was battle of the night.
Yeah, that's in my opinion. That's the prime new breed battle. Is Rose versus Trey. Like,
I like that.
That's
battle.
that's a
And
standard.
that was from
You
me.
have body.
I don't know about that.
You have body of the new breeds because you Port
And I was
Master.
only battling like half a year at that, and I got Trey.
You don't gotta justify it, bro.
When he battled Trey, I
So
battled
compliments you just let
I'm
that
trying
be.
to explain
Let
it.
that
Guys.
footage-
Let the footage
When
speak for
he
itself.
battled Trey, I battled Van.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no, but Trey did better than Bando. I think him and Trey's are better. Him and Trey's
Bando was alright.
Yo, look.
I thought it was
Him and Trey's a better battle.
Yeah, me and Trey
I-
is a better back and forth.
Julio and Bando.
I think
That's
Julio
that's my pick for new breed battle of 2019.
Are you over?
Julio and Bando.
Over me and Trey
I
had a back and forth. Right.
I'm not gonna argue you down, but I disagree.
I mean, if you disagree, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't.
It's a strong case on both.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
That
I'm not mad at
Bando,
him. Look,
that's a bad.
Because here's the thing.
Watch
Here's the
that
thing.
every day.
Bando did good,
Absolutely.
but the fact that we were surprised how good Julio did
That's true.
completely made people
That's true.
not
I
care
think Julio
about
could rap
Bando
me for that.
raps.
That's true. That's true.
And that's
You
the
right
thing that
with
matters.
words.
Like,
That's
We
true.
talking.
He's
and which is
hard.
thing,
Like, I ain't rapping
those
on
are
that.
Rhyming hard.
like those are intangibles you
I like
only
that.
see
Yeah.
when you watch the footage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't really rhyme.
Rose and Trey, I like that.
It rhymes.
Look,
The way
that was
you
one.
said
That was
it.
the only video. That was the only battle I recorded footage of on my phone. Remember, he was like, "Yo, send me that." Like that was the only battle. But yeah,
Yeah.
I disagree.
That was a clean 30 to me. I got a 30.
That means you did.
You gonna get your feelings so you gonna run into some competition.
I want to.
You gonna run into some competition. You over here
That's what
beating
you're
up on
supposed
kids with masks.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I need a battle. I'm just talking smack to whoever. You know?
We already talked about Bass Yo.
I'm gonna give DK a round.
He's a part of this
I
man.
beat
Joe, get out of round.
I beat him.
This is the first time I haven't been booked in like 4 years.
We'll give you multiple chances.
I beat him.
I got you.
If it's your first time,
Oh,
you don't do
did
good
I
enough.
smoke you
We don't
at
let
that
you
concert?
go
Right.
graduate like those people. You gonna be in the next class.
You didn't smoke me.
Oh, you.
We made DK
Not even
had a
special
show.
ed. You just gonna be in the next class. You get held back. You know what I mean? It's not. It's ain't
Right,
special ed.
right.
Ain't gonna do that.
You just
It's
had a
only
show.
we know what the special ed stuff is. We're not even gonna go there with that. Look,
Oh,
he
yeah.
know too. Look, he's like shit. I know.
All right, so it's just about that time. So I'm with Apex going around, give them information where they can find you, whatever.
I am Apex the Genius because of the reason that we're here tonight. You can talk to me on the Pit Fights Instagram. Pit Fights Battle League, everything spelled regular. If you can't spell it, that's not my problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pit Fights Battle League.
And it's not dog fights.
Yeah, well, you know, we don't fight dogs, but all our dogs fight.
Talk
You
heavy.
know, so Pit Fights Battle League. Follow me on Instagram. We not here about me tonight. So boom. That's when you're
All right, next.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on
You did Mexico
Instagram at
City
underscore. You can follow me on Instagram at underscore Rose underscore on Facebook.
Spell Rose.
Rose is spelled ROSSAE. You can follow me on Instagram at underscore Rose underscore or Josh Rose on Facebook. You can go check out Trey versus Rose. That's my latest battle. And Rose is spelled again ROSSAE. And training day is coming up on 26th. That's the next time you can see me in action come out. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be lit.
DK.
You can follow me on Facebook at Dominic Bruce.
No
Instagram.
William. No William. No William.
Dominic William Bruce. DOMINICK, because I'm different. K's up. You can follow me on Instagram. This is not a joke. DK the King _ That's my actual. Yeah. You speak things into existence. That's my name forever.
Oh,
Or if you want to follow the real Dominic, follow Be Honest Art.
For real though. Be honest, Art, follow that. And peep me, DK vs. Bacardi on YouTube. Watch the one with some people aren't promoting. So, you know, push the one with lower views. Because that's a rematch.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead, Shorty.
Yo, Julio Santana, find me everywhere for real. At Julio Santana. My Instagram, Julio _ Santana _ Facebook, Julio Santana. YouTube, Julio Santana 410. Twitter, Julio Joe Pesci.
Talk heavy.
Still got
Say
Twitter.
that.
My if you play 2K, Julio.
Say that.
No, straight up, talk that.
Julio,
Say that.
Julio 666 shooter. Yeah. It's
All
like
right.
that.
All right.
Hold up, mixtape just came out.
Oh, what is
Say
that?
that.
Link in bio on my Instagram. Spinrilla.
What's it called?
iTunes. It's called Young Tommy in the Cut 1 and 2. 2020 my year, man. Wanna hear about?
Say that.
Put the camera on me.
He's like,
It's IRA. I rap a lot. The same way you hear this, how it's spelled IRAPALOT, not Ira Pilot. If you reading it, it's I rap a lot. You can find that on
Who said
YouTube, Instagram, on Facebook is Ira Nation, and if you search IRA, it's gonna pop up to my artist page. I got music out, all my links and stuff is the same way. Just Google it. It's easy. It's not enough. Look out for the orange hat at
Say that.
training day.
You got purple hat on.
Brandy.
Say that. Yo,
The
he
orange
folks
hat
like-
is for the battle. Orange hat for
He
the
not
battle.
himself.
Oh, it's kind of like a sleeve. Y'all
Yeah.
different. Yo.
Yeah, I'm branding that too. So
All right, all right.
Say that.
shout out to Pit Fights again. 10 years in, no years out.
Say that.
You know, I should start hosting though. You know,
I'm hosting. I'm hosting the next
what?
one.
I should flip a coin.
You can flip the coin.
I'll
You can
flip the
ask
coin.
like, hey, let me flip the coin. All right, we don't care. Like,
Alright.
as long as you're gonna catch it when you flip it, because we don't do the floor.
All right, fair enough. As long as you
Shot
act
dropping
right.
the coin from time.
Blaming on the cranberry and vodka, B.
Well, I thank you guys for coming out and making this an eventful evening here. So it's 2 eventful evenings in one weekend. In the spotlight.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we
for
appreciate
allowing
you.
us to do some shit on a Saturday.
And look, the crazy thing is the Ravens game on. We not even talking the Ravens. That's how because we
Ain't
lost.
Hold on.
Ain't nothing to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Before we log out,
Steelers.
quick, let me pull up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's the
Steelers.
devil.
You gotta go outside right now. Hey,
We bleed
Doug,
purple
hey,
is
Doug,
big
hey, Doug.
trust.
Case
Oh,
up.
wait, y'all stop. Y'all stop. Well, y'all stop real quick. Y'all stop real quick. First of all, the Steelers are not in the playoffs.
Don't matter.
Listen, your love for the Steelers is irrelevant right now because it's the playoffs.
6 of them.
You had 17 weeks to love the Steelers, right?
I
Now, you
never
had
stop.
17 weeks.
I'll
to
never
do it.
stop. That's phony.
I'm
They
not saying.
phony.
They not.
I should quote my Lamar Jackson.
Listen.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna
My
let you
Lamar Jackson ball was better than yours. It was. But let me tell you this right now. This is playoffs right now. So we don't care about those Steelers because they not in the
Man, act
playoffs.
like y'all been
They
there.
home.
We've been
They
there.
at home.
And every time we went, we won. Like every time we went to the Super Bowl, we won.
Next shot, he choking in the first round like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, mine was better than yours.
No, that wasn't-
We don't tolerate that kind of hatred.
Yeah, I'm playing a dangerous game right
We
now.
might
Let me
look.
chill.
Sam might not
it's
recognize you
still
when you go
nation
home.
wherever
If
we
we're
go.
doing this today, we're not playing this
It's
game.
still his nation.
You said what?
Man, you just let me out. Jose.
I'm about to. Listen, look, one of y'all.
Both y'all ain't from here. Yeah,
Both
both y'all ain't from
How it
here.
happened.
So, like I said, guys, thanks for
My cousin
coming.
on these niggas.
I wish I could be there on the 26th, but I gotta work that day. I'm sure. I always gotta work weekends.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, I work every
You hear
weekend.
about the
Get that
recap?
money.
I had to take off just so I could be there for Deathmas, even though my logo wasn't on the logo thing. But anyway,
Oh, wait a minute.
Look,
Wait a minute. Don't you do that. Don't you do that because me and Ray edited the footage. You don't be there enough for me to remember, oh shit, let me put this
no,
in.
I'm talking about on the shirt.
Put
With
some
all the
logo
logos
I
on
ain't
it.
had nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
I don't know what logos was on it.
I know mine wasn't.
I don't know. I have to look
Lord.
at my shirt.
I knew what
I
I
have
was
to
looking
look at
for.
my shirt.
I didn't have to look. I knew what my logo looks like anyway. But anyway, so I'm trying to come out more, but you know,
Crack out.
I got bills to pay.
Right.
So good luck to you guys. Of course, you guys don't need it because you're gonna tear the fur.
30 team.
You're gonna tear the fur off of them. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
These the
You
guys.
Because
gonna
if
have
not-
a little
It's gonna be
recap.
bad.
You gonna have a little recap.
if-
In the words of AM, it's getting bad.
Talk
Yeah,
that.
bad.
See the footage when it
Say
drops. All you gonna hear is Rose won.
So let's see. Who I got next week?
DK next week.
All right.
Niggas
So
throwing shot. Need to relax.
all right.
I'm
So-
gonna fuck around and throw a meteor back.
For anybody that cares, next Saturday I got Mike Ruckus. 25th I got C Love. He's coming through. February 1st I got the BK listening party. I'll be broadcasting live. I still got to do the 8th and the 15th. And then February 22nd I have the 144,000 chosen few with Judah Priest. They're coming through to sit down and have a talk.
7C Love, shout out.
So I thank you all for coming. I thank everybody for listening in on the Power 4.4 Live 365 app, Power 4.4 Facebook Live, and of course the Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel where you can see past, present, and future shows of In the Spotlight with the Baltimore Paparazzi. I will see you all. Talk to y'all next Saturday. Please be safe out there.
Yep.